If you're using a CRM software, you might be wondering whether you also need to use a tool like Asana. Today, I'm going to clear that up for you and break down exactly how Asana and your CRM can work together, or even when you might be able to just use one of them. Now, I totally get where this question comes from because this actually comes up often in my YouTube comments and with clients. And stick around because toward the end of the video, I'll let you in on a toolkit I've built to help you set it all up in just a few clicks. Hi, I'm Samantha, here to help online coaches, freelancers, and other small service-based entrepreneurs organize and streamline their business operations so that they can save time and mental energy and focus on what they love to do. So let's start with the basics. What is a CRM and what is it actually good for? So CRM stands for Customer Relationship Manager or Management, and its primary focus is sales and communication tracking. Most CRMs are really good at doing things like storing client contact details, tracking where leads are in your pipeline, sending automated invoices or contracts, automating follow-up emails, and managing proposals and client onboarding. If you're using something like Dubsado, Honeybook, or 17 Hats, then you're using a CRM that specializes in automating the client communication and sales side of your business. But here's what CRMs aren't really designed to do well. Managing your project workflow, organizing your weekly tasks or routines, collaborating with team members on client delivery, managing recurring admin tasks, and tracking content, marketing, or internal business ops. So this is where Asana comes in. Asana is a task and project management tool. It's meant to help you manage the doing part of your business. So think of it like your digital HQ. You can use Asana to do things like track client project timelines and tasks, manage your content creation, plan launches, set goals and break them down into action steps, collaborate with your VA or your team, organize SOPs and templates, and create internal workflows for admin, marketing, or offers. So for example, if you run a service-based business and use Honeybook to send proposals and invoices, once the client signs on, everything can be moved into Asana. You can create a client onboarding workflow, content calendar, and delivery system all in one space. This way, your CRM gets the sale, but Asana manages everything afterward. So if you've been trying to make your CRM do things like recurring reminders, long-term planning, or task delegation, and it's not working smoothly, it's because that's not what it's meant for. CRMs and Asana are meant to complement each other, not compete. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What CRM, if any, are you currently using, and how do you feel about it? Drop it in the comments below and let me know if you're team Dubsado, Honeybook, or maybe you're just winging it with spreadsheets right now. No shame. I love seeing what tools everyone is using and which ones are actually making a difference. Okay, now here's the twist. You actually can use Asana as a CRM as well. It just depends on your business needs. I've personally worked with clients who didn't need the extra automation and wanted to simplify their tools. I also have my business set up in a similar way. My clients have asked me if they could replace their CRM with Asana by using Asana to track their leads and manage their clients. And the answer is yes. In fact, I built an entire Asana template to do just that. And when you're starting out, or if you don't need fancy automations like automatic contract sending, it's actually a really clean, effective way to manage everything in one place. So I'll give you an example. If you run a high-touch coaching business, you may not need a huge amount of tech automation, but you do need to know where your leads are, what's been sent to who, and when to follow up. So you can set up a lead tracker in Asana that includes the lead stage, cold, warm, or hot, the last contact date, the next follow-up date, the program they're interested in, and any notes on the last conversation you had with them. Everything is visible in one place, sortable by date or program, and easy to update. And when that lead becomes a client, you just move them over to the clients section and assign all of the onboarding steps. Is it fancy? Not really. Is it effective? Absolutely. And best of all, it reduces overwhelm. Now, here's the sweet spot. Using both tools together strategically. Here's how some more established entrepreneurs may choose to operate. They use a CRM Dubsado, Honeybook, or another one that manages the front end sales, contracts, and payment. And then they also use Asana to manage the back end delivery, admin, and team workflows. So let's say you're a freelance web designer. You get an inquiry, Honeybook sends your pricing guide and contract, client signs and pays. Now what? You've got 12 weeks of design work to plan and deliver. And then that's where Asana steps in. You plug the project into your Asana client work section, assign deadlines, add checklist templates, and assign parts of the project to your VA. You've got the whole thing systemized and you're not reinventing the wheel every time someone books. This is exactly how I help clients build out their systems using the Client and Offer Systems bundle. If you're ready to set up your client management in Asana and possibly skip needing a CRM altogether, I've got just the thing for you. It's called Client and Offer Systems, and it's packed with done-for-you templates to help you manage your clients and onboarding, course or product creation, your digital product delivery workflows, ongoing admin, and back-end systems. These templates are designed for service providers and digital product creators who want a simple, powerful system to stay organized and look professional without a bunch of tech headache. You can plug them into your Asana workspace today and be up and running in less than an hour. You can go to samanthakasbrick.com/COS to grab the templates and get your systems working for you. Okay, let's talk about the scenarios where you might not need both tools. So if you're just getting started and managing a handful of clients manually, you can absolutely use Asana as your CRM. Or maybe you're in the digital product space and your clients are actually course customers. You might be better off using something like Thrivecart and Asana than investing in a full CRM. But if you're handling a lot of proposals, multiple service types, or custom quotes, then investing in a CRM can make sense, especially if automation is going to save you time. Just don't fall into the trap of trying to make your CRM handle what Asana is designed for, or vice versa. It's important to use the right tool for the right job. That's how you'll save time, stay organized, and actually feel in control of your business. So you don't have to choose between Asana and your CRM. They can actually work beautifully together, one handling client-facing automation, the other managing your internal workflows and delivery. And if you're not at the stage where you need a CRM just yet, Asana can totally carry the load, especially if you're using a system that's actually designed for this, like the one I've built inside Client and Offer Systems. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for more system and strategy tips for freelancers, coaches, and VAs. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I will see you next week. Bye.